Hello, my name is Adrena Martin-Tolbert, and thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of VEU TV with VEU Magazine. And today I have a very special guest with me here today, Miss Jenni Steele, all the way from the UK.
Yeah.
Hey, Jenni.
Hi.
All right, we're going to be talking about all things about her being an actress, being in the UK, coming to Atlanta, and everything else between. So let's go ahead and get started.
Yes.
So for all of those who don't know you, don't know what you do, tell the viewers what it is that you do and where you're from, all of that.
Okay, so I'm based in London in the UK. I'm a media personality, entertainment correspondent, an author and national ambassador of Domestic Violence UK, and an actress.
You got a lot going on.
I sure have. Even every time I kind of say what I do, sometimes I try to shorten it a little bit. But there is a lot in there, but it works really well together.
I got you. The same way, you got to balance everything out.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
So tell us, how long have you been an actress, and I guess really in the media game in general?
So I've been in the entertainment industry over 10 years. I started out as a DJ, and I've just transferred my skills all the way around from presenter to broadcaster. There wasn't an opportunity for what I do on the red carpet, so I've literally created my own door and my own space. So from going on the radio, I created an entertainment show, which allowed me to get on the red carpet to probably most of the events in the UK. And then obviously I've done some events outside of the UK, so I've done Philadelphia Independent Film Awards this year. So it's starting to take me and branch me out.
Places. Interesting. So you start off as a DJ. What was it like transitioning from a DJ to really being more behind the scenes, I guess, and then now an actress?
I mean, I always wanted to get into entertainment, and I think being a DJ, that was just the opportunity that came to me first. So I just thought, if I want to get my foot in the door, I might as well make a start. So I done DJing for a couple of years on different varied stations, and then got the opportunity to present an award. We're talking about like back in 2004, I presented my first award on the red carpet. And I loved it so much, I was like, no, I need to be doing this. I need to find a way to be doing. Yeah, I've just been hooked ever since, because you just meet so many different people, you make so much different links, and it's a fun job.
Right. That's true. So tell us about, because you're here in Atlanta for a stage play you just did, and it's your first one. So what was that experience like, really, even from the first time you came to Atlanta, what was that experience like being from the UK?
I think more shocking enough is the way people react to our accent, because to us at home we're just English,
just regular. Yeah.
But when you come here, it's kind of like everyone's just, huh?
What she said?
You're from England? Like, yeah. But it's been a really good experience. So this is my third time out here. My first time was as an author. So I collaborated with 11 authors on a book called Wounds to Wisdom. And that's a book about how to turn your life around when it comes to domestic violence. So all of the authors have had an experience with domestic violence, including myself. So my experience with domestic violence was as a teenager. I was in an unhealthy and violent relationship, and I managed to turn my life around really, really early. With that, I actually go into schools, create programs, sit down with the government. I do quite a lot of work around teen domestic violence. My social media is open, so young people, mums, dads, grandparents, a lot of people contact me, and I signpost them to services. So then my second trip out here was for Philadelphia Independent Film Awards, but I also got involved in the Beautiful Mile, which was done by Audrey. So I saw that there was some events going on, and I contacted her, and funny enough, she said, come down, join us, you can be a front runner, and that's what I done. So that was my first link to any of the business women or any women like Audrey, who's obviously a writer, and she's also an author. And then we stayed in contact from there. So when I saw the auditions for the play, I was like, this makes sense. I can go ahead and, hey Audrey, remember me? It's been really strange because obviously I haven't been able to rehearse with the girls.
Right.
And we've had loads of conference calls and things like that, but as soon as I got here, I just got stuck in. So what I done was I photocopied 2 scripts, and wherever I went, so if I was meeting you today, I'd say, okay, can we just run the script real quick before we have our meeting?
Okay.
So everyone knows me as 2 scripts.
You gotta get it in. You made it work though. You made it work.
I made it work, and as soon as I got here, we just got stuck into rehearsing. It was nerve-wracking for me because it's my first screenplay, and you get one chance once that audience is sitting down.
That's true.
And I came out, that's it,
straight through,
straightforward, and I had 3 scenes. So it was quite a lot.
Yeah, a lot to remember.
But it was the most fun, challenging experience that I've had, and it's a great play. It was a great play, very, very powerful. The actresses in that were very powerful.
For all of you who don't know what play she's talking about, there was recently a play here in Atlanta this weekend, written by Audrey Orries, called Tracis of Her Lipstick.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was a phenomenal play. I don't know if she'll do it in different cities. I hope she does, but
Well, it's coming to Chicago, and hopefully I should be on the team in Chicago. So that'll be good. That'll be good.
Yeah. That's phenomenal. So tell us what your book. You spoke about that. Was this your first book? Will you write more books?
This is the second book. So the first book that I'm in is a book called Letters to a Young Generation, and it's a book that's in the UK, but it's for teen girls. So it's got 18 women from the entertainment industry in the UK, and we was asked to write something to our younger selves. And I could have wrote about the entertainment industry, but I chose to write about my teen DV from a teenager's perspective, so that if a young girl, the book's for girls that are aged 8 upwards.
Right.
So I wanted to write it in an 8-year-old terms. So I basically wrote some basic signs of unhealthy relationships, and also a couple of helplines in there. But also a lot of positive feedback to them to say, if it is something that you go through from early, you can still change your life around.
Right.
Because I've still managed to change my life around and live out my dreams. Nothing has stopped me from achieving that.
Right. That's good. That's good. And I'm sure a lot of people can be motivated by what you have to say in the younger generation, because they definitely need a lot of help.
Yes, definitely.
Really,
and I think when you've gone through something, or you're going through something that's traumatic, knowing how someone else got through it, at least it doesn't mean you have to take everything from it, but if you can take 1 or 2 things and input it into your own life, I think it's always a help.
Exactly. Tell us about the shirt you have. What does it say?
Okay, so it says Love Doesn't Hurt, LDN.
Okay.
This is from our newest range. So Domestic Violence UK found me on social media about 3 years ago. Social media is very powerful. If you want to utilize it, because it's free, utilize it as much as possible. So I've been working in schools, working with the government, writing, facilitating unhealthy relationships since I was 27, 28.
Okay.
So again, over 10 years. So they found me on Twitter and asked me if I wanted to be an ambassador for them, which meant representing the brand, doing what I do already,
right,
but just having the brand alongside me. So what we do is we launch a series of t-shirts and those fabric bags, the tote bags.
Okay, with the straps.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bags that people use for shopping.
Okay.
We create the bags, woolly hats, and t-shirts, and the t-shirts sell on the website, and it goes back into the company so that we can offer free counselling service by phone.
Okay.
Rather than you having to come in and do the counselling, you can actually call up and have your counselling by phone.
Oh, that's good. I'm sure that's more convenient for a lot of people.
Definitely.
Who not just want to come into the office.
And a lot of people don't want you to know who they are when they're going through that experience.
It's already traumatic enough.
Yes,
so
definitely.
So what's next for you? Do you think you'll maybe write your own something one day? What do you have?
Well, I am in the process of writing my own book. and hopefully that'll be something that will come for 2017. There is a film that I want to put together around teen DV, because I still, even though for me it was over 20 years ago, but there's still not enough awareness.
Right.
There's still not enough support.
Right.
You guys are slightly ahead of us in the UK because you have Teen Domestic Violence Awareness Month in February. We don't have that in the UK. So what I'd done last year was, you guys have a company, a charity called Black Celebrity Giving, and they sponsored an event that I done for teenagers last year. So what I've done is I've started to bring your Teen DV Awareness Month to the UK. So hopefully in the next 2 years it will gain some traction and it will be picked up by people.
More momentum. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. And just a few little fun facts for people who've never been to the UK like myself.
Yes.
What are some things that if I were going to the UK next month, so what should I know before going to the UK?
You would need a big woolly coat and a hat, scarf and some gloves. I would say the best time to come to the UK would be June, July, August. That's our summer months. So you'll get weather similar to what you've got now.
Okay.
If you come October, November, December, it's going to be quite cold. And I know that New York gets quite cold, so it will be very similar to that.
Okay.
What else? Our food portions are not the same as yours. And I'm a foodie, they are probably half. You won't get a lot of buffalo wings, chicken wings in London. They're not as good as yours, but you'll get a good range of food.
Something just not.
No, we've got some. There's a lot of tourist areas that you've got. If you're a clubber, we've got some really amazing plush nightclubs.